Hello everyone. In today's video lecture, we will discuss the solution of Unit 3rd of 2017 question paper. So look at the 7th question. 7th A first part is convert the decimal number 76.25 into binary number. And B part is convert the binary number 110101 into decimal number. So look at 7th A first part. We want to convert this decimal number into the binary number. So to convert this decimal into a binary number, we will divide. So firstly we will convert its integral part, and after that we will convert its fraction part. So to convert its integral part, we will divide 76 by 2 and we will say its remainder is 0. Then we will divide 38 by 2, we will say remainder is 0, and up to so on. So here you can see the remainders are 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1. So this remainder depicts the 2 raised to power 0 place in binary conversion. This depicts 2 raised to power 1 place. This depicts 2 square. This depicts 2 cube, and this depicts 2 raised to power 4th place, and this is 2 raised to power 5th place, and this is 2 raised to power 6th place coefficient. So our conversion of this integral part 76 into the binary form is 1001 100. Now we will convert its fractional part. Its fractional part is 0.25. So to convert its fractional part, we will multiply 0.25 by 2. Its product, this product will be 0.5, whose integral part is 0. And when we multiply this 0.5, it's a fractional part. Here its fractional part is 0.5. Now here in second step, we will multiply its fractional part by 2. That will be 1. So integral part of 1 is 1. So here this process completes, and with the help of this process, conversion of the fractional part into the binary part is 0.01. So combine the conversion of both integral and fraction part. The conversion of this decimal number 76.25 into the binary form is 1001100.01. Now second part is convert the binary number 110101 into the decimal number. So we want to convert this binary number into the decimal number. Here this 1 is the coefficient of 2 raised to power 0. This is the coefficient of 2 raised to power 1. This is the coefficient of 2 square. This is the coefficient of 2 cube. 1 is the coefficient of 2 raised to power 4, and the first one is the coefficient of 2 raised to power 5. So it will be 1 into 2 raised to power 5 plus 1 into 2 raised to power 4 plus 0 into 2 cube plus 1 into 2 square plus 0 into 2 raised to power 1 plus 1 into 2 raised to power 0. After calculation you can see its representation in decimal form is 53. Now 7th B part is explain the algorithm for bubble sort and use the bubble sort to put the elements of the list 7, 8, 4, 6, 109 in increasing order. So firstly we will explain the bubble sort algorithm. So look at the bubble sort algorithm. The bubble sort is one of the simplest sorting algorithms. It puts the given list into the increasing order by successively comparing the adjacent elements and interchanging them if they are not in order. So with the help of the bubble sort algorithm, we can convert any list into the increasing form by successively comparing the adjacent elements and interchanging them if they are not in correct order, means if they are not in increasing order. In bubble sort algorithm, the elements of the list are placed in a column. Then we repeatedly interchange the largest element with the smaller one following it, starting at the beginning of the list for a full pass. This procedure is continued until the sorting is completed. Thus, bubble sort algorithm sorts a list by performing a sequence of passes through the list. In bubble sort, the smaller element bubble placed to the top as they have interchanged with the largest element, while the largest element sink placed to the bottom. So with the help of bubble sort algorithm, we will start from the first element in the list and we will interchange with the second element if they are not in correct order. Then we will continue this process until we will get the correct list in increasing order. So with the help of the bubble sort algorithm, we can put the elements of this list into increasing order. And about this we will discuss in the next video lecture. So if in this topic if you face any problem, you can